Alright, and we're beginning.
So wait, wow.
What?
All these messages from Croak.
Oh yeah, Croak has been talking. Hello Croak, glad you're here and excited. Let me just,
Okay.
Huh?
No.
Oh. Yeah, sorry we were a little bit late. I just had stuff. Hello. Been driving myself crazy with maths. Yeah, maths will do that. This is, HD Art Day. Sally, hang on, I need to do my thing right. Half-organic hero of virtual space, Dimension V, she calls her stage. In the name of the waves that bring her voice to your ears, she calls out to the Omniverse, let's play! Hello, salutations everyone. Welcome to another installment of Ace Attorney Investigations to Prosecutor's Gambit. Last time, we went back to the future after being in the past for a while to solve a crime, and we're gonna continue where that's going. I'm not sure what's going on, but we're at an art gallery that used to be the place where Cake Boss was filmed. So, we're just gonna keep things going, and hang on, I don't have streamer mode on. I should have streamer mode on Discord. Alright, there we go. Yeah, okay. So everything should be fine now. You can see the game, right, Sky?
Yeah.
Alright, good to go, then?
Yep.
Alright.
Hang on.
What? Okay, I guess, we're not ready to start yet.
Sorry, my mom just came in my room.
Oh, it's okay. I must solicit advice for a very important choice in yet another killing game, by the way. Okay. Which is the better name for a dog, Cerberus or Shaggy? It depends
Cerberus.
it depends on how shaggy the dog is. If it's a very shaggy actually no, if it's a very shaggy dog, then Cerberus would be a very good name for it, because I think Cerberus is just a much better name. I think it's funnier the less threatening the dog is to name the dog Cerberus. You know what I mean?
Let me guess. The more threatening you name him Shaggy.
Yeah, sure, why not? But yeah, let's keep going. We're in the middle of Miss Scone's testimony, apparently, or we're about to be.
Excuse me.
Cerberus it is, alright. April 2nd, 12:05 p.m. Zodiac Hall, Autumn Wing. Oh hey, it was that a couple days ago. Though classically, I believe that translates as spot. I heard about that. I also heard that was a myth, but I'm not sure who to believe about that.
Yeah. They sure are taking their time. I thought it was supposed to be a 10-minute recess.
It feels like we've been here for a week. Sorry to keep you woozers waiting. But wait no longer. I won the waste to find Delicious Stone, and here she is. Oh, hey, look, a ladder. No.
Don't you fucking dare.
It's a stepladder. Hello, dears! This lovely young man said he wanted to speak to me. Delicious scone, purveyor of the most wondrous wares a pharmacist can offer, at your service. Why is she still wearing a chef outfit? Delicia to my pals, and even Miss Delicious to some. You need to be extra special pals to unlock that one, though. You can call me the winner, and I'll call you whatever I want. Alright, Alright, Winnie Pooh, whatever you say. It's lovely to meet you, dear Winnie Pooh. Winnie Pooh, like Winnie the Pooh? Okay, that's...
We're missing the...
That...
We're missing the...
That has made... I think that line makes changing his name to Eustace Winner all the worth it. Why has her appearance not changed in 15 years? She's really good at moisturizing. Reminds me of the powerfully observant, overarching night incinerator. What, Pookie? Oh yeah, Pookie, that's fun. What's that from? So much for call me the winner. Oh, have we met before, young man? Heh, get a load of this, Delicia. That's Miles Edgeworth, Gregory's son. Well, I never. It's a pleasure to meet you, Milesy Smiles. You must address me by my given name. Just Miles will do. Oh, Greggy Peglegs, boy, and all grown up too. Makes me feel my age. Why don't you? I wonder just how old she is.
Yeah, how do we know her age?
I think she's an ageless fae of some kind.
Okay. Eustace, I believe we have some questions for our pharmacist.
Oh yeah, what brings you to the gallery today, Miss Scone? Why, I came to see dear old Moody Judy, of course. Wait a second, is that a reference to the book series Judy Moody? If we have we have Winnie the Pooh and Judy Moody are two of her references potentially. Because
my god.
Because it's funny that she's the only one with a different sprite. That's also true. But we've been fast friends for 18 long years, and no one's going to stop me visiting her now.
I understand that you helped look after Mr. Gusteau in the immediate aftermath of the attack?
Oh, I didn't do much, really. Just whipped up a quick antidote for the dear old doctor.
Wow, you can make an antidote just like that?
Oh yes, dear, as long as I have the right ingredients, I can throw together just about any medicine you like. That's why I'm a top suspect in this case involving two chemicals that are very hard to get from. It certainly helped that the medical room was well equipped, though.
Say, if she was the killer, would she be considered a pharmacist?
Yeah! I think you made that joke last time, but it was still good. And you're muted again. We're so much better off treating him here than losing vital minutes taking him to the hospital, especially since the closest hospital is still run by that weird hottie man. Anyway, we did what we could. The rest, well, that's up to him. And do you know the victim, Miss Delicious? Oh, yes, well, sort of. It's been 18 years since I last saw him. Apparently, he's famous these days, one of the best confectioners in the world, or so they say. Interesting, so he's a well-known public figure? Oh, yes, dear, he was on the news and everything. Confectionery crafting king of the world, they say. You should see him on TikTok. Wow, so the old dog really went to Zhengfa and upped his game, just like he said he would.
So if we could proceed with the matter at hand, Miss Scone. Are you familiar with a substance known as Infesticide Ultra?
Of course, dear. You use it to get rid of you-know-whats. Oh, it's awfully strong, though. That's why they don't sell it in the shops. You-know-what? What? Does a pharmacist swear the Hippocratic Oath? Yeah, probably. That's great. Might I ask what you mean by you-know-what? Oh, the little blighters, but the little blighters that frighten the life out of poor innocent ladies like yours truly, that's what. Ghastly little creatures, running around people's nice, clean kitchens and terrorizing them. So, cockroaches?
Oh, I get it. Those, thank you, Miss Scone. One more question, if you don't mind. Are you aware of what happens when chemical asphyxiation, chemicals asphyxiant and ubiquitous are combined? God damn it, these stupid fucking names!
Oh, yes? It's right there in the Infesticide Ultra instructions. Do not mix with products containing ubiquitous, ever! Oh, it's poison for children, of course! Yeah, I think all poisons are poisons for children, generally speaking. Because if you do, they react with each other and make a horrible poisonous gas. What was it again? Effects of inhalation include respiratory complications and, well, death. And poor old Gusty was very nearly didn't make it. To make that much gas, you'd need... Ooh. Oh, hello, Septuple Anti. How are you doing today? Probably 5 milliliters of each chemical, I'd say.
5?
500.
There you go.
Did I say 5? I thought I said 500.
No, you said 5.
Oh dear. She certainly talks like a skilled pharmacist. Ubiquitous awful thick and sticky, and it heats up very quickly indeed. It's also bright red and smells minty fresh. Oh, and cheap as chips, that's why they use it in everything. Asphyxiant's more watery and is white in color.
That will do, thank you.
Okay, so I guess I said 5. Everyone's saying I said 5.
You are clearly well informed, Miss Scone.
As well I should be, dearie. After all, Infesticide Ultra is made by the company I work for. Oh,
shit.
Oh, Oh, but before you get the wrong idea, they don't go around handing out free samples. As I say, it's awfully, terribly dangerous. You couldn't buy it even if you wanted to.
Yes, Miss Scone, we are very interested indeed. I think that tells us all we need to know, and that you are now a suspect.
What? Strange. I thought she suspected Mrs. Scone. But something in that smile makes me wonder if she has some other angle in mind.
The smile doesn't reach my eyes.
What is it, Detective Flatfoot? Any developments to report?
Yes, sir. Turns out the sculpture's glass display case opens from the top.
Huh, that's rather unusual.
The temperature inside can be adjusted to all the way down to 0 degrees. The Pisces case was kept at 26 degrees. Dang near got my hand stuck to it.
We're lucky you escaped alive. Anything more relevant to the case?
Yeah, they found some in the underside of the top part of the Pisces case. Traces of ubiquitous.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, now we're talking. That's odd. If there was ubiquium stuck to it, it should have stayed stuck. After all, at 26 degrees, it would have been frozen solid. It would, huh? So how did things wind up as they are now? I think Kay may be able to help us figure out just that. Or at least Mr. Thief might. Heh! You guys are that desperate to get on my good side, huh? Fine, I don't know what the heck you're talking about, but take it away! Thanks, Eustace.
I can't believe I'm taking orders from this guy. But whatever. Anything for the truth.
Oh my god, you fucking fuck.
Before you get too carried away, the goddess of justice has no need of your help. We will find the truth ourselves.
Sorry, but I subscribe to a different church. Youch, why so frosty, Judge G? Your baby prosecutor just gave us a big thumbs up. What's the issue here? Ooh, wait. Don't tell me the committee has some dirty little secret it doesn't want us finding out.
I am not required to explain myself to you.
So that's a yes.
But if you feel that you must absolutely participate in the investigation, perhaps you can prove to me that it will be worth their while to keep you around.
What exactly does she have in mind here? What by what?
Who triggered the release of the poison gas?
I mean, that's what we're here to find out, right?
Yeah. If you can answer this question, I will consent to your participation in the investigation.
You heard the lady, Smiles. Somebody opened the Pisces case and let out that gas. Consider what we've learned so far. There's only one person it could possibly be, no? Crap. Hang on. What did we learn last time? Was it Larry? I don't think it was Larry. Or was it?
No, it was not Larry. It could have been the victim himself.
Yeah, probably. I would assume, right? No one else was in here.
It's gotta be the victim.
Yes,
It's gotta be the victim.
The answer is indisputable.
In that case, please kindly provide it now. Who released the poison gas, the victim?
Take that!
The victim, Carmelo Gusto, was the only person to have entered the Autumn Wing. Thus, only he could have opened the case.
Correct. That appears to be the only logical answer.
Okay,
so
can we
Larry didn't fucking kill him.
So can we help now?
Very well. I will permit your participation in this investigation to continue.
I mean, technically, Larry could have still set the secret the substance in the case before he got there, but that's unlikely.
Yeah, very unlikely. However, if at any point I feel you are contributing nothing of value, you will. However, if I feel... Fuck the English language. Fuck
It's
my
okay,
brain.
just take your time. It's alright.
However, if at any point I feel you are contributing nothing of value, you will be removed immediately.
Understood. Even if Mr. Gusto did open the case, we still have no idea why.
Tell me what you want to see.
Let's use the data we've collected to recreate the scene before the poison gas went off.
On it.
Ace Attorney sounds kind of like the name of a character in Ace Attorney game. You know, it does, honestly. Like, I would not be surprised if the next game had a character named that. That would be hilarious, honestly. Eek! Don't scare me like that!
So this is what you were talking about. You're Mr. Thief. It's very good.
It's very green. Let's begin by examining the Pisces sculpture. So you're telling me if I mix this substance with my paint, it'll make the first perp orange pigment ever? Great! I'll be a legend. Thanks, mysterious stranger. Yeah, that's something that he would do. There's a generous amount of ubiquium frozen to the underside of the top part of this case.
Yeah, which is keeping the lid on real tight. The actual glass lid is all cracked though, right? Somebody really went to town on our little house there, huh, Pisces? On your little house there. God damn it, I hate the English language.
And do we have any idea of how the glass lid might have come to be so cracked?
Well, it doesn't look like the outer face inside of the glass suffered any damage.
So did the ubiquium make it cracked? Or whatever they did to stick it on there? I see. So we have a cracked piece of glass that we know is ice cold on the inner facing side. We also know that it wasn't damaged in any direct way on its outer facing surface. Thoughts?
Ice cold makes me think of the way you glare at people, sir. Made me think about these deeply etched lines on your forehead.
It was cracked by the heat expansion. Applying heat to ice-cold glass from the outside will cause it to crack. Huh.
Sure.
Well, I appreciate the science lesson, but why is it all heat-cracked in the first place? Why, indeed, a heat-cracked glass lid lined on its underside with frozen ubiquium. You look like the cat that got the cream, Miles Areno. You know what happened, don't you? The AA7 is Ace Attorney, who introduces a new male protagonist, Ace Attorney, in place of Apollo so they can continue to justify refusing to give Athena cases. That unfortunately does sound like something Capcom would do. What? But you didn't give me a chance to figure it out first! It would have been
fuck you!
It would have been quite the wait. We would have spent 2 more weeks here. Well, don't keep it to yourself, Edgeworth. I want answers.
No, you don't get any.
How did Mr. Gusteau open the case? Wait, no, I didn't mean to...
the heat torch! The heat torch!
The heat torch? Oh yeah, the heat torch! That makes sense.
Take that!
That could also possibly have caused the fucking heat.
Yeah. The blowtorch showed signs of having been used recently when it was found here in the Autumn Wing. I think it's likely that it was used on the glass lid, causing it to crack. A blowtorch? Who uses a blowtorch to open a glass case? Miles Edgeworth knows a thing or two about getting the cream. Ha ha! Good one.
God.
Anti.
Okay. Oh, I get it! Mr. Gusteau was trying to melt the frozen ubiquium so he could open the lid!
Indeed. You beat me to the answer by a second, but we'll see who wins in the end.
Don't try and tell us you nearly had it. You didn't have a clue.
No! The fuck you mean, nuh-uh? It was Edgeworth making things hard to understand. That meme was a thing before this collection came out. I have to believe that they must have known about that, right? What?
Yeah. Also, did your mic just switch or something?
Did it? What's up with it?
Oh. No, for some reason you just sounded really loud for a second.
Oh, probably because I was being very loud.
No, like more loud than usual, like mic quality loud.
Oh, I maybe I have my mic up too loud. Or too
No,
high.
it's fine right now. It was just weird. Anyway, it's okay.
No, it was Edgeworth making things hard to understand. I mean, he does tend to do that. Kay, would you mind updating the recreation so that Mr. Winner can follow along too?
Sure. Just for him. Alright, here goes!
Is Larry just sketching everything that Mr. Thief creates? Because I mean, honestly, it does look really cool. So I don't blame him.
What's the title of the person who like sketches the courtroom?
The court sketch artist.
I feel like that's Larry right now.
Yeah, or sorry, Larice, my bad. Mr. Gusteau was alone in the autumn wing, and while he was in here, he used his blowtorch to melt the frozen ubiquium on the underside of the lid. And... oh, that's why it looked like it was bleeding. As the ubiquium melted, mixed with the asphyxiant that was already present inside the glass case, thereby producing a poisonous gas. Oh, so it does do colors other than green. When Mr. Gusteau had finally managed to open the lid, he would have released the gas and poisoned himself. He made it as far as the fountain room when he collapsed. So he opened the case and out came the gas. Seems we got that in the end. But how did the ubiquium get there in the first place? Or, I mean, the asphyxiant.
Yeah.
Why the heck a doodle-doo did he want to open the case in the first place? Eddie, I love the things that you say. I'm not sure. In fact, we don't even know what his ultimate goal was. I'm thinking he might have come here for the same reason I did. To check out not the autumn wing, but the winter wing. You remember, right? I thought this was where the winter wing was when we first got here. Caught you out too, did it, my little Eddie Lumpkin? I was ever so confused. What with it being where Chillywink's room was where all those years ago? There's even the same little tree in front of the blessed door. Who wouldn't be all at 6s and 7s, eh? She is almost too British. Did everyone involved with the IS-7 incident make the same mistake? I think we need to go and take another look at the winter wing. Time to see how quickly I can convince Mr. Winter, I suppose. Alright, well, see you guys next week. Eureka!
Oh my god, no!
Eureka! Hey, that's my line. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the answer! The answer to what exactly? The man was going to end it all! Okay, that's a take, I guess. A dramatic, exit stage left sort of artsy-fartsy farewell! Is that 6s and 7s an actual expression? I mean, I've heard of people being like, at your 6 or something, but...
That's like... Whenever I hear, like, at your 10 o'clock, I mean, they're talking about positioning.
Yeah,
So the way you're facing is 12, is the 12 on the clock, and then y'all, and you know that. Anyway, have you been listening at all this whole time?
At my level, I barely need to listen to a word, and I still understand exactly half of what's going on.
Oh my god.
I kind of respect how terrible but confident he is. The answer to life, the universe, and everything, but badly. All 6s and 7s is an archaic way of going, disoriented, swaying, and clumsy. Okay. I see.
Perhaps I can explain a few of the finer details to you later, Eustace. Winner's prerogative. Shut the fuck up.
Winners? Sure. Thanks, Gaffel. Okay, you still have him Pavlogged, and that's... But Pavloved? That's the word I'm looking for. Delicious reached the point where her colloquialisms are archaic. That was the fanciest sentence I've said today. Thank you indeed. I find it's always best to leave things like child wrangling to a professional. Next she'll be going, that's just not cricket. I think you made the same comment last time, also.
In the meantime, don't you have something to tell Mr. Edgeworth and his friend?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot. So I'm going by she, her pronouns now. What is it now? Sorry, I was the other thing. I took the liberty of investigating our friendly pink pharmacist here. Or rather, I had one of my underlings do it for me.
That makes sense. That's nothing to brag about, you know.
I mean, Edgeworth does that with Gumshoe all the time. Shut up! Can't you see I'm talking? I have the talking stick!
Yeah, but at least he's nice-ish to Gumshoe.
Anyway, let's put a pin in my suicide theory for now, yeah. I have something more important to tell you. It was Mr. Delicious who set up the poison gas trap. Homestar is playing Among Us. Of course. Hey, how could you say that?
I was greatly saddened to learn of this, Miss Scone.
I mean, I don't think she did it, but she is the most suspicious character here.
Your profession is one dedicated to saving lives, and yet you've used your expertise to try and take one.
I beg your pudding! How dare you! I did no such thing! I told them to...
Hang on, also...
Huh?
Finish that.
I was just gonna read Croak's comment. I told them to investigate the pink woman, and they found out the Wishia's the great thief Yadagawasu! Yeah, I don't know about that. Sorry, what?
I just realized, she's a pharmacist. Does she have to take the Hippocratical Oath?
Yeah, she would have to, I think. Right?
I thought that was only for doctors!
I mean, I assume it's a similar thing. I don't know.
Hippocratic.
I don't actually know.
Oh my god, hang on. No, I gotta look this up.
Perhaps you could explain, Mr. Winner. Heh, you bet I can. Get a load of this! This is Mr. Wish's pharmacist license.
Doctors are the ones who take it.
Do pharmacists not take it?
She's a pharmacist.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Alright then. But she does have a restricted toxin handler's license. And it says it right here that she's it says right here that she's authorized to handle Infesticide Ultra. A product that we have established contains asphyxian, one of the ingredients of our poisonous gas. Sebastian is playing Among Us with one hand and is more concerned with the Fortnite highlights he has playing on the other monitor.
Oh god.
Exactly! It's almost impossible for ordinary people to get a hold of that stuff. Keyword, almost. But Mr. Wishes is no ordinary person. She's a card-carrying pharmacist. I didn't do it! This is a terrible misunderstanding! A Zephyr defenestrate, the local lacerated layabout while masticating. Is that more fancy than what Croak said? Yeah. I think so. Masticating. Masticating is the word that I said. I'm just...
not an entire sentence.
And that's not all. There was a bottle of Infesticide Ultra in the victim's pocket. And what do you know? It's covered in your fingerprints! Oh, that's actually a good... What? Eek! So was the thief eating something, or was the wind? Oh yeah, good question. Excuse me. The thing that the sentence just now,
Oh.
We know that you and Miss Bound took the victim to the medical room. What better way to swip the bottle into his pocket? Mm-hmm. But why would she want to do that? No!
There was only one person on the premises licensed to carry Infesticide Ultra, and that was you, Miss Scone. Furthermore, you were acquainted with Miss Bound. You were acquainted with Miss Bound, the fucking... hold up.
Sorry, the
owner of the gallery. Meaning you would have had access to the building and ample opportunity to prepare your trap.
No, dear! Listen, you don't understand! That Infesticide Ultra was stolen from me!
Lying will only lengthen your sentence, Miss Scone.
Are you sure? I'm not lying! Oh, it's in my bag somewhere, I'm sure of it! What is she looking for? That's not it! And that's not it! Wait a minute. The tarps. The tarps, again. Again with the tarps! Why do you have the tarps? What? That cloth looks familiar. Ah, here we go! I knew it was in here somewhere! Look! And what is this? There's something written on it, I think.
Oh, wow! That's such good detective work, Winner! Or, sorry, Stacy!
April 1st, complaint filed, offense theft, items stolen, Infesticide Ultra 1 bottle. Disclaimer, this is not a prank. It's a crime report relating to a theft! A what?
Oh my fucking god. Stacy!
See, you silly billies! I told you somebody pinched off me a week ago, no less! A week ago? But this is but this is dated to yesterday.
Huh?
But it's April. It's April 2nd right now, and that was and that paper said April 1st.
Is that why you said it wasn't a joke?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that entirely. I am stupid.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Anyway, by which you mean to say that it was not in your possession at any point today?
That's exactly what I mean to say. I think the bottle you found might be the one I lost. I always have some in my medicine bag, just in case, you know. I'm supposed to keep my bag locked up tight, but, well, I'd forget my head if it wasn't screwed on. And now, thanks to silly old me, someone's gone and mixed up a cloud of poison gas with this stuff. I see, but why on earth would he carry such a hazardous substance around with you? Like I said, just in case. You never know when one of them might appear.
You mean the ghastly little creatures that run around in people's nice clean kitchens type of them? You could roll up a newspaper and whack! One and done!
Gavel, what do I do now? Silly Billy's delicious scone should be the head of that cooking show. She's delightful. Yeah, or maybe she should start a rap battling career. Either way.
Of course. I think that perhaps it might be wise to confirm the authenticity of the crime report just to be safe. It can't hurt to verify Miss Scone's story after all. She may be lying to us.
Good idea. All right, I'm gonna go give the precinct a call. Don't go anywhere.
So Miss Scone might not be guilty after all.
I'd still say Delicia's description of what she needs the pesticide to get rid of fits children pretty well. Yeah, you know, just roll up a newspaper and whack. Don't hit kids. Just don't.
Oh my god.
Indeed, if she really were the one to set up the poison gas trap, I highly doubt she would have used a method that directly implicates her. So, who do you think did it, Smiles?
What the fuck?
What was it actually supposed to be about? I think cockroaches? Or some kind of bugs.
That or mice.
Oh, or mice. Could be mice, I guess. Or rats. Some with knowledge of the victim's likely behavior and the time and the means to prepare. Two factors which point to one very specific person. Yeah, and who might that be? Don't leave us hanging, big guy. Hey, that was Kay's description. Delicia would just humanely poison them. Yeah, I guess so. Who had the means to steal the Infesticide Ultra and dress one room up to look like another? Judy, I guess. I mean, she's the one who works here.
That or go over Gusteau's.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, it doesn't say shit. Can we see Delicia's age yet?
Nope. Question mark, question mark.
Damn it. She's a fucking fae. Okay,
Also,
it would probably have to be her then.
I just realized that it says specifically that she's a British pharmacist. I guess that's important somehow. I mean, yeah, Judy seems to be the best one for the job.
Yeah. Damn, she's 34? Hang on! Thank you.
Wait, seriously?
34 minus 18. She was 16?!
Oh, wow.
Go over to Fender. Go over to Fender.
36, so...
Oh my god!
That's only a 2-year difference. I mean, it's...
Why was she 16 and doing a cooking show?
I guess she was just a really good cook. Being British, very important. Yep, being British is very important. Just like you're very important to us, Croak.
I feel like I should bring this up, but I've been playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and I love taking down British ships.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Delicia's design kind of looks like how I've been drawing Starlight Roll on the board. Oh, yeah! She was younger than him in the flashback? Oh, wow, she's really tall. I guess. Surely only Miss Bound, the proprietor of these premises, could possibly have prepared in such a way. That was too many P words. We'll need some solid evidence to support such a theory, nonetheless. So, it was her, huh? Strange, it's like he already knew. Whew! Nice shooting, Miles Areno! I might have to make that associate position a permanent deal. That is not what I was hoping for! Ahem! I'm back with results! The police have been informed that the theft really was reported and logged, which means we may have been a little hasty with some of our conclusions, team. You mean that every single one of your conclusions proved to be hogwash? No, I mean we're only just getting started. Edgeworth knows a thing or two about P words. Oh, then what's our next move? Well, first we need to go and talk to Miss Bound. And then, I'll think about what to do after that.
Eustace. Mr. Gusteau's real destination appears to have been the Winter Wing. Perhaps it would be worth having someone investigate the room more thoroughly.
Oh yeah, we should totally do that. Flatfoot, go investigate the Winter Wing.
Why did I know it was gonna be Gumshoe right away?
I assumed it was gonna be Edgeworth. He was gonna send him for that, but
I was like, no, it's gonna be Gumshoe.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Gavel, we're going to talk to Miss Bound.
Very good, Eustace.
We'll join you if you don't mind. I guess he doesn't. So it's Gavel's pose with the hammer against her forehead, her version of putting a hand to her head in frustration. Yeah, I think that's like her face palm. Alright, you have your orders. Go talk to Bound for me. Oh my god, he has a phone that's the same color as his outfit. That's kind of adorable.
Hey, Mr. Winter. Weren't we going to go talk with Miss Bound ourselves?
Sure, but I thought, why not let the Grunts handle the grunt work, you know? Means I could just sit back and wait for their report. A winning strategy. You spoiled little...
He's so exhausting. Need a break. There's something in the fountain.
Huh? What is it? Oh no, that's the body. Oh, that's the body. God, it's the body! Thank you, Eustace. Ooh, if memory serves, it's time for a plot twist. Yeah, sure looks like it. What on earth? Oh, so yeah, there's a murder.
Order! Order in the court! Some call for forensics! Bad news are real bad news!
Oh yeah, you think?
Order! I will have order, detective! The ice sculptures in the Winter Wing! They melted. They're all melted!
Oh no, that's such a shame. Anyway, there's girl, I presume, in the fountain. What? Huh? Say? Okay, why did that give a bigger reaction than the body in the fountain? What is the meaning of this?
Now we have 2 victims?
Plot twist? It's an Ace Attorney game. It's a bigger plot twist when there's not a murder. I mean, I know an attempted poisoning was pretty close to a murder. Yeesh. Talk about deja vu. It's just like 18 years ago. Even the ice is melted again. We don't care about a corpse. Art has been destroyed. This is the true tragedy. I have the feeling these guys watched Glass Onion and did not get the right thing from it. What I just realized.
Again?
What do you just realize? 2 body discoveries, chapter 3. Why did I get a bigger reaction than the body? At this point, AA characters would be pretty used to seeing bodies, I guess, but it is like some weird rerun. Same people, same everything. Are we going off Danganronpa rules? 2 deaths in chapter 3 is tradition for that series. Oh no, are we? I'll say it before, I'll say it again. This is no coinkydink. You're right with me, right, Malzarino? Also, yes, Switch, Glass Onion was a great movie. I am. And I think the answers lie in the IS-7 incident itself. In fact, I'm convinced of it. Heh, great minds think alike. Alrighty then. Time for another trip down memory lane. To be continued.
Okay. we'll do another one.
We're gonna continue now, right?
Because it was just an hour.
Yeah, of course. Okay.
But is it alright if I use the restroom real quick?
Oh yeah, sure. We can intermission for a second. I still can't believe the IS-7 incident was Gregory's last case, or that it's been 18 long years since. Of course, my dad and Ray killed this guy and hid the body until now. Wait, oh wait, no, that was supposed to be Edgeworth. Of course, my dad and Ray killed this guy and hid the body until now. That makes more sense. We're just gonna wait for Sky to get back.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, that was quick. I still can't believe the IS-7 incident was Gregory's last case, or it's been 18 long years since. A murder at a confectionery contest, and of one of the participants, no less, Artie Frost. Pulled his body out of the treasure chest that was part of Samson Tangaroa's chocolate tableau. He'd been hit in the head with a large rock salt lamp and subsequently bled to death. I found the lamp hid inside the Candy Castle delicious scone he'd made for the contest. But then, before anyone had the chance to investigate Mr. Frost's own room, all of his icy creations had melted clean away. Oh right, didn't we see that earlier? 18 years ago.
Yay, we're back with Greg!
Yay! December 24th, 9:05 p.m. Almost Christmas.
Okay, I need you to can you pull up the character profiles?
I think so. Eddie's 18,
okay.
Judy is 16. Are you sure?
How old is Tangaroa?
Tangaroa, 39.
What?
So I guess she was like the sidekick, kinda, like the younger girl's sidekick or something. You know, like Maya.
Damn, that motherfucker's old. Yeah. Okay. All of Mr. Frost's work is destroyed.
I can give my voice a rest finally.
Mr. Von Karma wasn't very happy. He told us to get out, and in no uncertain terms.
So, what do we do now, Mr. E? Can't believe he just up and kicked us out. Von Karma's a total jerk. This is the worst thing he will ever do to either of us.
Now, Eddie. It has always been the job of the police and the prosecutor's office to investigate the scene.
Yeah, but he didn't have to talk to us like that. He was being such a dick about it. Who cares if we're cops or attorneys? We should all be working together to find the truth.
You can't assume that everybody's aims are the same as your own.
It's really interesting how similar Eddie and Phoenix's philosophies actually are.
Yeah. You may wish to expose the truth, but others might prefer to accept things at face value. Which way of thinking is right will depend on the person. Jesus fucking Christ.
What if somebody innocent ends up behind bars because no one managed to uncover the truth?
It can happen. We're all human, police and prosecutors included. Which is why defense attorneys exist. Our job is to help people in just such situations. To be friends to the friendless.
Friends to the friendless. Oh, so that's why he's friends with Miles.
Oh my god, that's so sad.
Yeah, it is kind of sad.
But then again, Phoenix isn't just a friend.
Yeah, and I mean, Edgeworth has some friends. He has, fucking Gumshoe, Kay, Maya, maybe.
I guess
in
Maya.
my heart, I just know that they're just like on the phone every night, like talking about Steel Samurai or something. I believe it in my heart that this is the case. Did you read this?
Now, we may not be able to investigate Mr. Frost's room as hoped, but that doesn't mean we give up. ...
Exclamation point. You're right, Mr. E. I'm sorry. I should have thought more before I opened my big mouth.
You're young, Eddie. You'll learn soon enough.
I will! I promise! I'll quit my paper eating habit, I swear! Oh, hi, Judy. Mr. Edgeworth! Mr. Fender! You look like you could use a little pick-me-up. I'm afraid this is all I have. Oh, those are the chocolates from her purse from earlier. But please, by all means. Kay is more of a daughter, but yeah, is Gumshoe, Maya, and technically Larice. Edgeworth and Maya geeking out together is the scene we never got in canon, but should have. Yeah, absolutely. Whoa, you're the best, Miss Bound! Ah, that's Tangaroa's favorite candy.
Thank you.
She's almost a head taller than Eddie. Is it just the heels? I mean, maybe?
I mean, when I was growing up, I was fucking tall, so...
Yeah, that's true. There is also just tall women.
Yeah. A little sugar boost might actually help, although these are a little too sweet for my liking. Is he a dark chocolate kind of gal? I mean, guy, Jesus Christ. I swear I took my meds today. Why am I not? Ah!
It's alright. Just take your time.
And a little uniquely shaped.
Uniquely shaped? They look like they're just cubes.
Yeah.
They don't look that... Are you sure they're misshapen? Okay.
The way that the packaging is, it kind of reminds me of taffy.
Yeah. I'm sorry if they're not to your taste. No way, they're great! They're so sweet! Hee hee! You're very kind. Sigh, imagine me of all people, a mediocre confectioner. What?
God damn it, Croak!
You mean you made these yourself? Transfemme Gregory? That's interesting. An interesting concept, but, that story does not have a happy ending, I'll tell you that. Yes, Samson loves chocolate, so I had to learn. Keeping him supplied with his favorite treats is just one of my many duties. Although he does spend most of the time coaching me on how to improve my technique. Oh yeah, so she's like an apprentice. Or understudy.
Okay.
So I see.
Or maybe a student.
Or a student, yeah. Tomato. Mr. Tangaroa sure is a lucky guy, getting to eat homemade sweets made by the one and only Judy Bound whenever he wants. Sounds amazing. I'm sorry, did you say something? Nope, nothing at all! I don't have a crush or anything.
Dear sweet Eddie, you really do still have a lot to learn. It seems you are quite committed to the work you do, for Mr. Tangaroa, Miss Bound.
Von Karma commits a hate crime! Yeah! I wouldn't put it past him. Why did I clap for that? What? Of course! What's right? Would I have to stay here otherwise? What do you mean by that? Oh, jeez. I was abandoned as a baby, and Mr. Tangaroa took me in. This does not seem like a singing situation.
No.
That's right. One snowy Christmas Eve, many years ago, he found me on the steps of this very mansion. Oh, so it's like the anniversary of that happening.
Oh, wow.
He saved my life and became the father I never had.
Okay.
I can never repay him. Okay, so it's the father and daughter situation. Okay, we finally figured out their relationship. So after like 3 weeks, we finally figured it out. So my work for him is the least I can do. I'll be here for him as long as he needs me. That's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.
I must be getting old. I'm welling up a little myself.
Well, you're not getting any older.
Oh my god!
And to think today is Christmas Eve, and I can't even give him his present in person. I'd do anything to save him, anything. Please, if there's something I can do to help, just say it.
Well, we are very grateful, Miss Bound.
Adding that to the list of fucking events that happen on Christmas Eve in this universe. Yeah, almost Christmas is a very... It's just a lot of stuff has happened. In this...
Perhaps you could help us by answering a question. Did you know the victim?
Not very well, I'm afraid. Oh, but if you want to see some of his work, I have a picture of the sculptures he made for the final. Or the final, or the
finale.
Okay.
My, they are stunning.
Aren't they? I think they're masterpieces. Who would have thought you could make such intricate statues out of flavored ice? Excuse me, Samson adored them too. Oh hey, that's Taurus and Gemini, right? Hang on. Wait, do I know who wait. Okay, yeah, Samson and Mr. Tangaroa are the same person. Got it.
I didn't know you were keen on constellations and the zodiac, Eddie.
Oh, I love it! The stories those stars can tell. You know, it really doesn't surprise me that Eddie is into astrology. Take Gemini, for example. See the lyre? That's what the harp is called. And the arrow and the Gemini. Yeah, Capcom really, seems to like Gemini. Between this and Gemini Man, from Mega Man. Hold up, the lyre doesn't have any strings. Huh, did Mr. Frost forget to add them, maybe? It doesn't sound like something he'd forget to do. Wait, really? But I thought you just said you didn't know him very well. He didn't seem like the type. Okay.
It seems she's got something to hide, too.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, Greg.
You took this photograph yourself, Miss Bound?
Yes, I use this instant camera here. It develops the pictures as soon as you take them. It's so useful. Ooh, I'd love to see it in action. Why don't I take your picture? Yes! Come on, Mr. E, let's get a shot of the both of us!
Well, alright then. It would be a shame to waste a good hair day. Sir, you're wearing a hat.
Ready, say cheese! Do we get to see the picture? They're all done, and the picture's yours to keep, Mr. Fender. Oh my gosh, thank you so much! That's such a cool camera. Well, it's the only one we've got, so we use it for all our picture-taking needs. It's very convenient, but the lack of negatives is something of a shame. Yeah, the lack of negatives is a negative.
So there aren't any negatives for us to reference, huh? I assume Mr. Tangaroa used the same camera during the contest?
Yes, you assumed correctly. He used it for some work-in-progress pictures of his seascape, and later to take some photos of the other contestants' works. But
didn't you take the picture of the body when you discovered it? And didn't you discover the body while the judging was still underway?
Ah, yes, Samson wanted pictures of all the entrance-completed rooms. But the film ran out just as he finished photographing Mr. Gusteau's work. So he asked me to go put in a new cartridge. You seem to think there should have been more shots left than there were.
In other words, the film ran out sooner than expected.
Yes, the number of shots he took didn't line up with the number of shots remaining. Okay, so somebody else took some secret pictures. But he thought maybe he just lost track somewhere along the way.
But had he really, though? That's weird.
I went to a living area to change the film. I was passing through the fountain room on my way back, and I heard the sound of something break and collapse in Samson's room. Oh, no. Samson, are you in here? Ah! Mr. Frost's body was just lying there. I was in total shock. It was all too much. I remember I called the police, and then I went to tell everybody else. And the camera's been with me ever since.
I see. I'd be grateful if you could lend us the camera in this picture, Miss Bound.
Of course, here you go.
Thank you.
Yay, we got a camera. Oh, and also we've got the room. My game is running kind of slow today.
I think we'll see the Polaroid of us later.
Oh yeah, hopefully. Detective Bad, Miss Scone, are they done investigating? They're done with me, that's for certain. The big meanie told me to clear off. Honestly, that mannequin would be the end of me. The cheek of him.
Guess he got tired of people cluttering up his crime scene.
Did she just call him an ass? Like, indirectly.
Possibly.
Did he run you off too, Detective Bad?
Yeah. Bon Karma seems to think I'm a nuisance. Back to the old smoker. Back to the old smoker voice.
Yep. Here we go.
Can't do things his way with me around.
Why would Mr. Von... Oh,
Why would Mr. Von Karma go so far as to exclude his own lead detective?
Suspicious.
Trust, it's pretty sussy.
Yep.
Still got a pretty good look at the scene. As for Gusteau, he's enjoying a nice little chat right now in Frost's room.
What about?
About the fact Miss Bound said she saw him going in there during the contest. Mr. Gusteau went into Mr. Frost's room?
That's right, and I have to say, he looked very much like he didn't want to be seen. I don't know what he could have been up to.
Well, he's a candidate. He's candidate number one at the moment is the guy who melted Frost's works. But is that really why Mr. Gusteau went into Mr. Frost's room? Anytime I see Frost, I think of Frosty.
Frosty, the dead man.
Hey, the snow.
It was a jolly, happy soul. But now he's dead and we don't know who is the reason for that. I'm not good at improvising lyrics.
Yeah, but it's like that, and also like the Wendy's Frosties. 'Cause...
Oh yeah.
Anyway, got a photo. Got a photo of the room right here. If you need it, it's all yours.
Wait, what? Why would you just give it to us?
Do I gotta spell it out for you, kid?
VONKARMAISANASSHOLE.
What?
Von Karma is an asshole.
I'm offering to help you guys. I want the truth about this case to come out. Detective?
Really, Detective Ben? Mr. Von Karma won't be happy about this.
Yeah, screw him. Well, I'm not Von Karma's stooge.
Same thing.
If he's really gonna stonewall my investigation, then I'm not gonna play by the book either.
I'm gonna play by the visual novel.
Can't let some pesky rules keep me from finding the truth. Now, can I, Mr. Edgeworth? Indeed. Thank you, Detective Bad.
Wow, I can't believe you won him over, Mr. E. Well, I haven't the foggiest what you're all going on about, but here's new friends, eh?
It's definitely nice to have the good detective on our side, that's for sure. Excuse me.
As opposed to
That's
the
for
bad,
sure.
as opposed to the bad detective who's going to be hired in a few years.
Which one?
Gumshoe. It's Gumshoe.
Dare you!
Okay, let's be honest here. He's not the best at his job.
Oh.
Yeah, he is Prosecutor Faraday's hound. Also, gee, I sure love hearing police say they don't care about the rules. That never ends badly. Don't worry, he's also a ninja, so... Yeah,
I thought that was Faraday.
They're all collectively the Yatagarasu.
I know.
I guess,
Anyway,
I just kind of
alright,
assume
let's
they
take a
all
look
are.
at that photograph. Here.
I got some, tools in the back there.
Tools, you say? This is what Frost's room looks like right now.
Yikes! There's nothing left of his flavored ice sculptures but puddles.
The floor appears to be completely covered in a pale blue liquid. I should compare this with the photo I just borrowed from Miss Bell. Yes, I want to compare. I assume that unplugged power cord has something to do with all of this. Yeah, once that was out of the socket, the display case has lost power, and the temperature went. And up the temperature went.
Looks like they were all connected to the same power strip. That sounds like a fire hazard.
That looks like an extension cord, so it should be good. Do you have any idea when it was unplugged? Nope, still working on that.
We need to find the plug ballistics. Those sculptures were beautiful. What a waste. You can say that again. I should have taken a few more bites out of them while I had the chance.
What?
So they tasted good? Did they ever? I've never tried ices so scrumptious in all my life. Really? Man, I wish I could have
Has she
a
never
bite.
had snow cones?
I guess that these are really good snow cones. Well, scrumptious except for the salty bit, of course. That was unbearable. Salty?
The salty bit?
Like the salt lamps? It's in the other photo you've got there. This bit, the harpy thing. Well, more accurately, the Yatagarasu was bad as a ninja, Faraday as a thief, and Chuckles the assassin traitor. Must have been quite the D&D campaign. Yeah, I can imagine they would make an interesting campaign.
Gemini's liar.
Wait, that's why I had no strings, because you ate them? I didn't eat that much, you cheeky little devil. I told you it was all horrible and salty.
Salt is mainly used, like, to melt ice. Like, when it snows, they will put salt in the ground so it, like, the ice doesn't, like, cause problems. It's interesting that only one particular part of this particular sculpture tasted different from the rest. And could somebody other than Miss Scone really be responsible for eating the rest of the string? Did you notice anything else, Miss Scone?
Come to think of it, I did. There was a funny little mark on Chillywink's work. It was 2 little letters. Let me see if I can draw it for you. There we go. It used to look just like that. Wait. The stamp. The stamp. Whatever. This is related to it somehow. Okay, huh.
It's almost like a signature or something. Wait.
I just knew Mr. Frost wouldn't have made that harp without strings. He's not the type to skip an important detail like that.
I hope you don't mind me asking, Miss Bound. But are you certain you didn't know Mr. Frost particularly well?
What? No! I barely knew him, I swear!
Is that so? You certainly seem to have some strong opinions about his attitude towards his work.
No, I just... The sculptures were so carefully made, I didn't think he'd miss something so important.
And this is why we need the, Magatama.
Yeah, but yeah, I think that the nearest Fae is pretty far away at this point.
Okay. I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. You have a more personal connection to his work than that.
Well, what makes you say that?
Yeah, I have an item of evidence that appears to have been one of Mr. Frost's possessions. And it shares a key feature with another piece of evidence, the stamp.
Well, I won't know what you're talking about if you don't share. So where are these 2 pieces of evidence of yours?
Which 2 items point to Mr. Frost? The insignia and the stamp. And now the second.
The picture of the Wait, but it's not on the picture.
No, go to the paper right there next to it. Can we read that?
Frost sculptures were scrumptious except for the lyre, which was salty.
Then how the fuck? It has to. Wait, is it the teapot?
Wait, the teapot?
Paul Halik!
Oh, Paul Halik! Oh, I get it. Okay, yeah, there we go. I didn't understand.
Miss Scone found 2 letters carved in Mr. Frost's ice sculptures. I think they were a signature of sorts. After all, it is not unusual for an artist to initial their work.
I guess not. That's right, dear. It's just like you said. Chili Lake statues have the letters PH carved in them plain as day.
PH? Shouldn't it be AF? Oh, AF, that's fuck. Okay, you'd think so, but take a look at this. It is a seal we found at the crime scene. It seems reasonable to assume that it fell from Mr. Frost's pocket.
Oh, and it's a snowflake design. Just...
And when pressed into the surface of an item, it would leave behind the letters PH. The same pottery mark we see imprinted on the bottom of the items in the tea set. Oh. Can we pull that up?
Wait, yeah, yeah, that's the same thing.
The same pottery mark? We have already established that tea set is the work of the sculptor Paul Halik. From that, we can assume that these same letters would mark any item as a piece of his work. A fact of which we are well aware of. You are well aware, correct, Miss Bound?
Well, yes, I know that he always marks his work with his initials like that. He's never revealed his true identity in public, so it's the only way to know his works are truly his.
You mean Paul Halik Woods? That's right, Detective. Artie Frost had another identity. He is no ordinary confectioner, at least, as far as Miss Bound has concerned.
Oh my god, he's an artist and his name is Artie. I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Well, you see, Mr. Frost was, in fact, a famed sculptor!
A fan of sculptures!
Mr. Frost was, in fact, none other than the famed sculptor Paul Halik.
What? Mr. Frost and Paul Halik were the same person?
It's not like the mark. It's not like the mark's hard to copy, though. Anyone who's seen it could fake being him with it. Not exactly conclusive proof that Frost was who you say he was. It was proof enough for Miss Bound. That matters. What matters is that she believed. His identity, his true identity, will have to be investigated by the good people of the precinct. Alright, I'll have the boys look into it.
I should have known I couldn't hide from you, Mr. Edgeworth.
So you admit it. You are aware of who Mr. Frost really was.
I was. When I discovered his body, I saw the seal you found. Don't ask me how, but I just knew straight away that he was my dear Paul Halik. Imagine his entries in a confectionery contest for his final legacy. A great man like that.
And be honest, did you enter Mr. Frost's room at any point?
What? Why are you asking me that?
The photograph of Mr. Frost's room, I'd like to know when it was taken.
Oh, I must have gotten mixed up with the one Samson took during the judging.
Objection!
I'm afraid I find that rather hard to believe. You said yourself that the camera ran out of film during the judging. Oh no. And that you've had to change the you've had charge of the camera since before Mr. Tangaroa had a chance to visit Mr. Frost's room. That's how you were able to take the picture when you discovered Mr. Frost's body.
I suppose so.
This suggests that you only took 2 pictures with the new film, one
Sorry,
of Mr.
wait,
Frost's...
No, why did I change to autoplay? What? Sorry.
One of Mr. Frost's body and one of his room. But I have a piece of evidence that says otherwise.
You do? We do?
Which piece of evidence contradicts the assumption that Miss Bound only took 2 pictures? The fact that it was missing like 3 or something?
A new film cartridge has 20 exposures, but there are only 3 remaining. Yep, that'll do it.
Take that!
The camera?
You gave the pictures of the body to the police and the picture of Mr. Frost's room to me.
Oh, and he gave us that picture he took of me and Mr. Edgeworth, too.
3 photographs in total, and yet the film cartridge in this camera only has 3 exposures remaining. Out of a total of 20. You took more photos, and I want to know what of.
I mean, those are of a very personal matter. I don't think it's related to the police.
Did she take selfies with the Polaroid?
I mean, why not? It's 2001 or something. What other choice? It's not like they have smartphones.
True. I'll need to see all of the photos you took.
All of them?
Perhaps then we can finally learn what you are really up to.
I'm so sorry. I confess, I've been lying to you. Wait, really? About what?
These are all shots of Frost's room.
I'm so sorry. Looks like she took pictures of his work from every possible angle.
Wow. Oh, so that's how they were able to recreate them then. Like in the present.
Oh yeah.
And when they were taken, the ice still hadn't melted yet. Wait, don't tell me it was you.
It was. At least, I'm pretty sure it was. Oh, she melted the
you
pictures?
Are? Why?
Or the sculptures?
She might have tripped.
Well, you see, I'm a huge fan of Mr. Halik's work, as you know. I was petrified that they might be ruined with the investigation that was going on and everything. So I ruined them more. What? So I thought I should at least capture the sculptures on film for posterity.
And how did you make them melt?
I think perhaps I was so intent on getting the perfect photographs that I might have tripped over the power cord without noticing. Oh.
By mistake, are you sure?
I didn't notice it at the time, but, well, how could I have been so careless as to cause the loss of his final masterpieces? Don't tell me it was you! Callisto materialized behind bad, broken extension lead in hand. I now promise you won't get mad. That would be something.
It seems a little convenient to me. I'm not sure I believe it. But I'm not in a position to refute either.
so sorry. I didn't mean to cause any trouble.
Please don't worry about it. The important thing is that you told us the truth.
But he said no hard feelings, Miss Bound. Thank you.
Mr. Edgeworth. Picture's yours. Nobody else.
Ooh, there's 2 photos.
I want to look.
Hang on, oh, wait, there's a guy. Hang on, can we look at the thing? It's not letting me click on it. Are you infernal nuisances still here? You don't know when to give up. Okay, wait, what, can we look at the pictures? Okay, here's one, and here's the other. Okay, so it's just the before and after. Wait a minute. Was there anything?
Why is there a thing missing from the little thing right there on the ground?
Yeah, that... It would take more than tripping to make that disappear. Huh. That's suspicious.
Very suspicious.
Linger for as long as you like. The answer is still the same. We're not part of this investigation.
Whether we're part of it or not, we'll uncover the truth nonetheless.
It seems you don't know when to shut up either. I commend you on your stubbornness. Oh, Mr. Von Karma, I'm afraid I'm the one responsible for Mr. Frost's work melting. What? What is the meaning of this? I'm so sorry, and to you, Mr. Gusto. No concern of mine. I didn't do anything, and Mr. Von Karma agrees. Huh?
What is Mr. Gusto's work? We've seen the work for all 3 except for him.
Oh, right, haven't we?
Nothing at all, Mr. Gusto. You went into Mr. Frost's rooms, didn't you? Perhaps you could tell us why.
Oh, sure, I was... Oh, this fucking asshole. Silence, you are not to give the attorney even the tiniest shred of information. Judy Bound, you're coming with me. I have reason to believe that you are an accomplice of the accused, Samson Tangaroa. No, I will be interrogating you personally, so you had better get your story in order. I understand.
Wait, please. I am not done questioning her myself.
And you think I care because... Bad Gusto and you, Scone. I have questions for all of you, and I expect answers.
Question us why you kept us out of everything? Fuck you!
Fine by me. Oh, you can at least ask nicely, mannequins. Well, everybody's leaving. He took literally everyone with him.
Indeed. Well, I suppose that means there's little point in us hanging around either. Perhaps it's time we got going anyway. It is rather late. I hope the snow has let up.
You're right. Home time! Guess my stomach's in agreement, too.
Alright. Let's go grab a burger.
Yeah, burgers!
My stomach starts rumbling, too. A bad burger?
It's like how Maya likes burgers, and that's fun. That's a fun reference.
Why do we have a feeling that in the original Japanese they say let's go for ramen?
Probably that makes sense. Heh, sounds good to me. Let's eat up and rest up. We'll need to be fighting fit for tomorrow.
We will indeed. And our first port of call will be with Mr. Tangaroa.
To be continued. What do you say? Shall
hey,
we
got through
continue
two.
now, or is that good?
I think we're good. We're going on 2 hours now.
Huh?
It's almost been 2 hours.
Well, it's only been 1 hour and 35 minutes, but yeah, close enough. All right, that seems like a good. Oh, we're in the detention center, and we'll find out what the deal with that is next time. Hopefully, my game will not be running as slow. Yep, that was fun. We got some time in the past and the future. And we got a new background. That's nice. This is pretty. That was fun. What do you have to say about that case, Sky?
I'm finally happy we're in the past.
Yay!
So we get more Gregory.
We get to see more of Gregory, and hopefully we're gonna figure out how he solved this case, or didn't, or whatever happened. However this case resolved. I don't know. I don't remember all the lore, but we're gonna find out firsthand one way or another.
Yeah.
Do you have any ideas who did what? Because I don't really know. There's not really any, like, obvious suspects. I mean, besides maybe Gusteau, but, because he's like the most mysterious one. I mean, Scone, it could be Scone, but that seems too easy. And
no, it's not her.
Yeah. And I don't think I don't think Judy would do this either. But it's I know, it's interesting. They said at the start of this, Von Karma won the court case. That was established back in AA1. Ah, right, yeah. So we didn't solve the crime, but we did give him a penalty. Of somehow. And I don't know how that happens. So yeah, things are still mysterious, and I don't know how they're gonna wrap up. That said, AA1 does note that Gregory Edgeworth was able to get a penalty on Von Karma's record as a result of this trial. Yeah, that's pretty cool of him. I mean, not pretty cool with how he reacted, but yeah. But yeah, we'll find out more next week. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Anything you want to say before we go?
Gregory!
Yeah, let's get burgers. I had a burger before this stream, actually. It was really good. It had mushrooms on it. Mr. Roos isn't in this game. Who's Mr. Roos? Is that a character from another thing? Is that a character from Chinese Ace Attorney? Or from Up the Devil? Thank you for a wonderful time. Yes, well, see you, everybody. And see you next time. And until next time, I'm Miss Jukebox8.
And I'm Sky Cloudlord.
And thank you for a wonderful time.